Good morning, boys and girls. I hope that you're all keeping safe and well and enjoying this gorgeous weather that we've been having recently. Welcome to another week of our YouTube channel together. I hope that you have enjoyed all the crafts that we've made so far. We've been told that we can venture out a little bit further to take our walks or to do our exercise. So maybe you can go to the beach now and the seaside, or maybe you could go to a forest park to take a walk or to do some exercise. And while I was at my local forest park with my dog Harley, I was looking around and thinking, there's so many beautiful things. What could we use to make a craft this week? So if you look behind me, on the wall you can see a mobile. And if I take it down, you can see that it's made of a stick, some string, and some shells. Lots of different sizes of shells. I'll just pop it back up. And I'm going to tell you what you need for this week's craft. You need a stick. So whether you're in a forest park or a local area that has a lot of trees, maybe you can see some sticks on the ground. I've collected a lot this week to practice making our craft. So I'm going to start with one, quite a small one, just to show you on our video. You also need to collect some shells. Now, the shells need to have holes in them. And while I was thinking about this, I thought maybe it would be tricky to find shells with holes in them, but you'd be surprised at how many I found on the beach that had, you see that, had holes in them. So you need to collect lots of different sizes of shells with holes in them. You also need some leaves. I'm going to show you another option that you can do with your mobile a little bit later on. So different size leaves. You need some string, some yarn, a pair of scissors, some tape, and for the leaves, you're going to need some thread and a needle, but we'll come to that a little bit later on. The final thing you need is some paint and water and a paintbrush. And we're going to begin by painting a pattern on our stick. Now, you don't need to do anything with the stick. Try and get one that's relatively clean. If it's not, you can just sand it down with a little bit of sandpaper or give it a bit of a wash, okay? If you want to make really straight lines, you can take a bit of the tape. If you want to make a long block of colour, and you can tape around your stick so that you get a very straight line. Now, if you don't want to do this, no problem at all. It just gives you an idea, okay, of what you can do if you want to make a really straight line, okay? So I'm going to take some of my paint and I'm going to start making a pattern. And you could do stripes, you could do polka dots. You can hear my bird in the background. She's saying hello to everyone this week. You can do whatever pattern you want. You can use 2 colours, 3 colours, lots of colours. And I'm just going to go round to try and get this as straight as I can. So there's a nice bit of blue. I might put another bit of blue up here. And again, if you've got a steady hand, or if mum and dad or your older brother and sister can help you, they can maybe hold the stick for you while you paint it. If you need an extra pair of hands just to help you. Now, you might need 2 coats. Sometimes when you paint the first coat, it soaks in, so you might need a couple of coats, but see how you go. Whatever paint you have at home should be fine. I'm using acrylic paints, but whatever you have at home, give it a go and just add some more layers, some more coats if it's not really taking to the wood. Okay, I might put another bit down here and try and make a straight line. As I go, I'm just turning the piece of wood around. And I'm going to paint this end bit all blue. Here we go. Turning as I go, nearly done. I think looking at this, I'm going to need a second coat on this one. All right, okay, so you can see that I've got some blue on there. And I'm just going to take this bit of tape off. You'll see that it bled a little bit out. Let's just fix this little bit up here. But it helps you just to get a bit of a straight line if you need a wee bit of help. All right, I'm going to change my colour. I'm going to go for, a nice pink. And I've done some polka dots, I've done some stripes on the one behind me and some arrow shapes. So I'll show you another shape that you can do as well. Okay, so you can make like an arrow shape, like a triangle shape, and then just bring the sides round the back to meet each other at the back, like so. I might do another one a little bit further down, another arrow shape. And again, just bring the paint round the back to meet up. Let me just fix the top of this one. There we go, there's another arrow shape. Let's see, I might put some polka dots up at the top. A little bit of water. Make some big circles. Okay, one more just to show you. Don't worry too much, just try your best. There we go, there's some polka dots. Okay, so what I would do is I'd give all that a second coat of paint and then leave it to dry. I'm just going to set that to one side. And I'm going to show you one that I painted last night and it is completely dry. And I used a blue and black pattern and white on this stick, and this one's a little bit longer. So when your stick is completely dry, you're going to need to get your string. And I've tied 2 pieces on already to show you. I'm going to put the third one on now. You can have 4 pieces of string across your stick. You can have 2, it depends on the size and how many you want. So there's 1, there's 2. I'm going to get my last piece. And you're going to need to double knot it, okay? So maybe get an adult to help with this part. There's 1 tie, and we're going to do a third one. Second one. Pull it tight, and then the little bit that's left, just trim that off with your scissors to make it nice and neat. Okay, there you go. You've got 3 pieces of string on this one, and this is what we're going to attach the shells to. So I'm going to move this out of the way. There we go. And I'm going to get one of my shells that has a hole in it, and you're just going to thread the string through and just knot this once. So make a knot and pull it tight. And if you want to maneuver the knot, which means move it round to the back so you don't see the knot at the front of the shell, you can. So if I turn this round, I'm going to show you the first one. And the knot is just at the back. Okay, now they will move. They don't have to be perfect. And then your next shell is going to go a little bit further down. Okay, so I'll do that for you now. And it was really fun looking for shells. You can get lots of different sizes, colours, shapes. You even have a lovely twisty one here. You can get broken bits of shell that has a hole in them. You can use whatever you want. Let's get another one. Again, 1 knot. Tie this one up. You can maneuver your knot, move it to the back. There we go, there's our second shell. I'm going to put a third one on this, okay? You can decide to put 3 on, 4 on, 5. You can leave smaller spaces between the shells. It's up to you. But you repeat this across all 3 pieces of string. And when you've got to your last one, double knot it. So do a double knot, pull tight, and then the little end bit, trim off, so it's nice and neat. And there you have 3 shells. Okay. I was going to put 4 on this one, and maybe do another 3, so 3, 4, 3. When you have done that, what you need to do is take a piece of string to hang it up. You can see up here that I've attached a piece of string to hang on my nail that's on the wall. So you need 1 piece of string, and then work out where the middle of your stick is and put your piece of string just in the middle. And if you pull to the side, you can see, make sure that the lengths are even on both sides, where the piece of string should attach to, or you can guess. So if I tie this on, double knot this one, trim off the little bit that's left, pop this about here. Double knot this side also, and again trim off the end bit if you need to. This part's actually, it's got a little bit, just trim off. And you can see, if you just twist it round a little bit, okay, you can see that now you have, okay, a piece of string that will hang onto the nail. So when you have finished adding all your shells, you then have a way to hang it up. Now I thought you could maybe hang this in your bedroom, or mum and dad might let you hang it somewhere in the house. Maybe take off a picture frame that you've had hanging up for a while and change it for a lovely bit of art. I wanted to show you another way to decorate your painted stick as well. So if I put this to the side, here I have a stick. I haven't painted this one yet, I just did this morning. I thought that you could also attach some lovely leaves, and when the light comes through them, it's really, really pretty. How I did this was with a string and was with a piece of thread and a needle. The string is a little bit heavy for the leaves, so you'll probably need some help from mum and dad for this. So what you do is get a piece of string. I had some green, but it can be whatever colour you want. And again, take your piece of thread and thread it around your stick and double knot it, just like you did with the piece of string we did for our shells. There we go. Trim off the excess. And you can see that I have, okay, you see that, I put up a bit of paper, another piece of thread ready to attach some leaves. You have to be quite gentle with this because the leaves are quite delicate. So get mum and dad to help you thread, okay, thread through the needle. And take one of your leaves. What did I start with there? Let's see. I might Start with this one. And if you can collect the leaves and leave a little bit of the stalk, that's really helpful because it's quite a strong part, and you can poke the needle through that little bit of stalk at the top. Okay, and I'll show you that. Okay, so it's through the little stalk at the top. And if you pull it a little bit more, it just raises the leaf up a little bit. So you can decide on how far you want your leaf to start. Just gently pull that through. I'm going to thread another one. I think I'll use this one. Again, you can see the stalk on the top. And when I was doing this with one leaf, the stalk broke. So just take your time and collect more than what you think you're going to need. And I'll finish with this lovely one. This one actually came off one of my indoor plants that you can see behind me. So I'm using it. It has lovely coppery orange colours and some green. And when you have threaded your last leaf, take off your needle, put it somewhere safe, and double knot the end. Pull that, and another knot. Just going to hold that a little bit. There we go. And trim off the little bit of the end again. And I think I've twisted this a little bit. And there you can see that I have threaded those 3 leaves on. Oh, this one's got a little bit twisted. There we go. So I thought that was another lovely option of something that you can use from nature when you're out on a walk. So really all you need from home is the thread or the string and some paints. And I'll show you this one. If we swap them over, I'll take down my shells. Oh, actually, do you know what we need? We need our piece of string on top so I can hang it. So I'll do that as well. Take your string, double knot, one, two, trim off the end, and then let's go for the other side. And you can slide the piece of string along once you've actually tied it, which is really handy because then you can get it in exactly the right place and you can balance it out. The excess. Let's see, maybe that needs to move down a little bit. There. And I'll show you our leaves. And you can see that hanging as well. Looks really good. I'll take a minute and I'll show you the one that I had made earlier. Turn it round a little bit. And some of the patterns that I did. So I've got some stripes down here, some polka dots, some arrow shapes. This stick had a really cool hole in it and a really lovely shape to it. And I just used that hole to paint around some colours. I did some spots down here. And on the end, you can see again that I did another pattern. So there's lots of lovely ways that you can decorate your stick. Whatever you do and however you paint or design your piece of art this week, I can't wait to see them. I hope that you have fun when you're out and about on your walks with your family and look around at all the gorgeous leaves and flowers that are coming out for summer. I hope that you enjoy the sunshine and I can't wait to see you again soon. Bye for now.